I've been asked to sort of ease us in gently. I've got a little case study here that perhaps raises more questions than it answers. This is actually looking at what could be regarded as quite an iconic tourism destination, one which of course is fairly pricey as well, Antarctica. And as some of you will know, this is a very fast-growing tourism destination. The number of tourists is predicted to be about 40,000 that will visit Antarctica this coming season. And also, this compares with the overall rate of tourism growth globally, about 6 or 7%, but it's running about 14% growth in tourism to the Antarctica every year. And it covers things like cruise ship tourism, fly cruise and overflights. There are small commercial and private vessels visiting. Adventure tourism has been taking off there as well in the Antarctic. So we know already that some sites are starting to receive a lot of attention. Loch Croy, an important historic site, we've seen 16,000 visitors in just that one place in the last year. And this compares, of course, with the overall impacts on Antarctica. You can go from individuals hitting one particular site. This, of course, those 40,000 visitors to Antarctica are, we could say, a drop in the ocean compared to the 800 million international arrivals that we get in tourism generally around the world. The kind of impacts that are really important in Antarctica globally are from the whole industry, of course. Things we've seen, general human development, human industrial activity has led to ozone layer thinning. We've of course got the major issue of greenhouse warming, which is suspected to be causing ice melt, and we've got very good evidence of this in the Arctic, as we've heard already, and pretty good evidence of faster iceberg splitting up and ice shelf breakage and melting in the Antarctic as well, which could lead to big changes in ocean circulation in years to come. The very early signs of these appearing in the Antarctic at the moment. Human impacts, of course, there at the local level are important. There are worries about people getting too close to the penguins, all this kind of thing. This has been something that's been a problem in the past. Trampling on the very sensitive little vegetation areas in the Antarctic, even stealing things from historic sites and interfering in scientific research. These we may think as minor impacts, but the industry in Antarctica is trying to manage these and has had a good record recently to get them on top of some of these local problems. What is more worrying with the increase in tourism to the Antarctic, the increase in numbers of vessels and size of vessels, is the potential for pollution. I haven't got time to show you. A little grey blur at the bottom left is a video I took of a ship cleaning its bilges in a mooring area in the Antarctic, which is something they're definitely not supposed to do according to the Code of Conduct. This year, I should say, there was a ship went aground and lost 100,000 litres, relatively small amount of hydrocarbons, of fuel oil there. This is a sign that things could go wrong. It's far from where you can be rescued very easily, the Antarctic. We don't have the kind of situation to rescue people if things go wrong down there. And that is a worry, maritime accidents for the future there. But the thing we're mainly thinking about today is the carbon footprint. And this Antarctic tourism is, as I say, a drop in the ocean in terms of carbon footprint globally, but it's something that is such an iconic area of tourism. Perhaps we should be thinking about this particular segment of the industry leading the way rather than lagging behind when it comes to dealing with carbon footprints. I've got a suspicion that Antarctic tourists may have the highest individual carbon footprints of anybody. It'd be interesting to investigate this. They take mainly long-haul flights, very long-haul flights to reach the vessels. They travel in what still are tending to be fairly old-fashioned vessels. There's attempts to modernise vessels going to the Antarctic. They are high energy requiring environments, and there's a lot of use of small boats as well with inefficient engines for landing operations. And the carbon footprint of individual tourists there may be very high indeed. So the industry, as far as I'm concerned, could be doing more. And as to the overall question of carbon neutral saviour or scam, my personal view is that emissions trading is fiddling while Rome burns in terms of getting to the sort of maintaining the world at the, say, 2-degree higher level of warmth by 2050. Britain leads the world in terms of our recent legislation to try and keep global warming emissions down. We're not going to do it based on current figures if shipping and aviation go the way that they are going at the moment. That's my personal view, and I'll be happy to discuss it on the panel.